Okay, so I'm going to start a new series, 100 videos about why I'm a bad person. The first video in the series. I'm just nervous to start doing this, but I'm going to do it. But here we go. My neighbor, one of my neighbors. Reason why I'm a bad person. Penny, dear Penny. She was a beautiful, bright spark, and I really connected with her when we first started to hang out. We hung out a couple times. I hung out on her porch, as well as with my neighbor, and one night, I spent a particularly long time sitting and talking with her about my whole personal life. Silly me. And she told me she was having some issues with her husband, or that she had been having them for a long time. I just sat and listened to her. I empathized, and they've been married for like a long time. They've been married for like, I don't know, 20 years more. They've got like, I think 2 or 3 kids, and so they've been married a long time, but she was telling me all about her recent problems. I later, like she was saying, hey, I'm coming out into town, and I was saying like, oh, can we hang out? Like, let's hang out, And she was like, oh, she kept being like, this happened actually over a couple of weekends, a couple of times she was in town, and she said like, oh, my husband's gonna be here tonight, I can't hang out. And I kept being like, well, honey, just a tip, like sometimes what actually helps your relationship or marriage is to let your husband miss you a bit. Be absent for a bit. Just say, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend. I'm not gonna be here for a bit, and blah blah. Anyway, apparently that was the wrong thing for me to say, because I tried to, okay, so a couple weeks before this, she had complained to me about marriage problems. And then she reached out to me and was like, I'm going to be there, and I don't know if I can hang out because my husband will be there. And I'm like, why don't you just say like, hey, I'm going to be busy with a girlfriend, and we can hang out after or the next day or something. And I was trying to say, like, sometimes it helps your marriage for, like, if you're having problems, not always, but sometimes. Sometimes if you make your husband or partner feel your absence, it can help. But I was trying to say that to help her. Yeah, didn't hear from her ever again. She just told me to, like, after that, she just said, oh, stop, never mind. I'm not going to come and see you. was trying to help her.